some of the most important information about the brakes on your motorcycle and the braking technique you need to be practicing. Now remember, the front brake is always going to provide the most stopping power, and while the rear brake does provide a little bit of braking, it's really only good for slow speed maneuvers and keeping yourself balanced. Now the reason why we don't use the rear brake is as our momentum is going forward and down, our rear tire actually starts to lift up a little bit and lose some traction. So let's put this idea to the test. I'm going to go about 25 miles an hour and try to come to a stop using only the rear brake. Then we're going to use only the front brake. All right, so here we go. We're going to get up to about 25 miles an hour and come to a complete stop with only the rear brake. So that was about as smooth and controlled using rear brake only as I would like. All right, now let's do the same thing with front brake only. So as you can see, we stopped significantly sooner. As we slow down with that front brake, all our momentum is starting to go forward and down, which causes the front tire to compress more into the ground, which creates a bigger contact patch, providing us more grip and stopping power. Now, with that being said, the most important thing is you still operate the brakes correctly. Otherwise, you risk washing out the front end or fishtailing the rear tire. So let's go ahead and go over the proper braking technique you'll need to use in any and all situations, especially emergency braking. Now, the best way to think about using the front brake is to squeeze the brake and not to grab or pull the brake.